Folks, how would you like to come home to a delicious meal that's been cooking all day while you were at work? And all you got to do is plate it and eat it. Well, we got one here for you. Using a crock pot and some instant mashed potatoes, and you'd be good to go. This is a delicious way to come home to a pretty much ready-made meal. So come along with me and we're going to show you just how this is done. Buongiorno friends, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well today. Well, today we're going to do something not necessarily Italian cooking, okay? So, my wife likes to go on Amazon, and which I think I'm going to have to put parental controls on her computer. But she likes to buy stuff, and we got a couple of things right here that we're going to use today. She thought that it would be a good idea to make cube steaks. I never used a machine like this before. Okay, and I have a crock pot. So, if you were like me, that most of my adult life I worked 2 jobs. Okay, because I like stuff. To get stuff, you gotta cost money. So if you're out working all day and you don't feel like coming home to cook, this is going to be a cheap and easy way to make some steaks. Okay, you set the crock pot in the morning. When you come home at night, your dinner's made, and this should be for should make enough for 4 people. Okay, so join me. We'll get right to it. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to feed 4 people and how inexpensive it is. So first of all, we got some Baby Bell already sliced mushrooms. We got some spray oil. We got a can of French onion soup. We have an onion. I got a pack of brown gravy. I got a package of sour cream and chives mashed potatoes. And I got 2 packages of Angus beef. Now, these are, let's see here. One is $7.81 and one is $7.58. Let me bring this up to the camera so you can see the price. Okay, so these are very inexpensive cuts of meat, and I'm going to show you how to use the tenderizer and run them through there, and how to put this together. This is a snap. All right. Okay. So let's get ready to prepare our crock pot. And what I like to do is just give it a quick spray of non-stick oil. Okay. Now, when it comes to the steaks, we have the machine, the tenderizer, and we'll put in some onions here. And I tell you the God's honest truth, I never used it. Okay, but you can buy steaks already tenderized. Okay, this is just a little bit cheaper. Okay, this is budget easy cooking for people who work. So what you want to do, spread the onions around the bottom. And let's see if I can't get a shot for you. And just tip this up. That's what you want right there. Just like that. Okay. All right. Now we're going to put the mushrooms. This stuff is, aside from cutting up the onion, this is all done. All done. That's what we like. We like nice and easy. Okay, here. There you go. There's a shot. Okay? I'll show you every step of this. This is so simple. Okay. Next, we put the packet of brown gravy, because I love brown gravy. I'm going to sprinkle it all over. Okay? Just like that. Okay? And next comes the French onion soup. I'll pour that in. And I'm going to use a can of water that we're going to put in there as well. Okay? All right. And now we go to this. Okay, now we're going to prepare the meat. Now, this comes with 2 of these. Unfortunately, my countertop is too big, and they won't clamp, but that's okay. We can do it. We're going to do it this way. And this is real easy. So what I'm going to do is turn this around, because I'm right-handed, okay? And you put the meat in. I'll just hold it down. And turn it. Boom. Easy peasy. Take a look at that. See that right there? These steaks are going to be fork tender. Alright? So let's do another one. This is a good investment. Next time I see my wife, I gotta tell her. There we go. There we go. Take a look at that. So, this is how you tenderize it. I got 2 more to do here. I might as well just do them, because it's easy. Okay. Right. And 1 more. This one's a little thicker, but this is what you come out with. Okay, so we got the steaks. There they are. And they're tenderized. Now what we're going to do is we're going to season them and get them in the crock. One more thing I figured I'd add. I decided to run them through against the pattern, and I just want to show you what we got. See how that works right there? You run them through one way, and then you run them through the other. Hence the name cube steaks. Okay, so once again we're going to get now to the crock pot. The steaks are seasoned, just salt and pepper. And we're going to put these in the crock pot. We're going to lay these on top of the mushrooms. This is going to be so good. You're not going to believe how good this is going to be. There's something this easy, you know? Just dry my hands off. Okay. So, you know what? Let me give you a shot of how this is supposed to look. There you go. What do you think of that? There you go. All right. So, that's right there. Because I got stuff to do today, we're going to set this to, we'll set this to low. All right. And, well, maybe we'll set it to high. Let's set it to high. And we'll come back in like 2 hours just to check it. Okay? But you can set, if you set this on low, this can cook all day. And by the time you get home from work, your dinner is going to be made. And you're going to see just how delicious and easy this is to do. Okay, so we're going to come back in about 2 hours. We're back, and it's been 5 hours. Okay, excuse me, and the smell is unbelievable. It smells so good. But before we plate, we're going to make the mashed potatoes. Now, but once again, this is a meal that when you come home from work, it's already made and there's only a few things you got to do. So we got to pack. These are not homemade or anything, but this takes like 5 minutes to do. Okay, so it says here add 2 cups of boiling water to a bowl. So that's what we got. Just like this. Gotta be careful, it's pretty hot. Okay? Then we gotta mix the entire pouch. Okay? Pretty simple, right? We take a fork. Boy, these smell good. And we stir. And this comes together. Like I said, this is not an Italian recipe that is going to take 2 hours to cook. Okay, this is quick. Quick and easy. Boom, it's done. There it is. What do you think of that? What did it take me? 2.5 minutes? But after a hard day's work, you don't want to be slaving over a stove. So now, let's get to the meat. All right. Like I said, this has been going for about 5 hours on high, and all crock pots are a little bit different. If you are going to be gone for about 8 or 9 hours, I would put it to low. Okay? Now, like I says, oh my goodness. The smell is out of this world. The mushrooms, the onions. Actually, let me just... This is going to be off the hook. Just want to coat the meat as much of this gravy as I can. You got to be careful when you take this out, because this meat is so tender it may fall apart. Okay, very nice. That cuber that my wife bought on Amazon did a great job. Now these cubers, I mean, you could do a lot with it. You can even put maybe chicken in there, or you know, pork chops. You know, sky's the limit. So we're going to put a little gravy on here. Hope I'm getting all this. It's just delicious. You know, I believe food has to taste good. You know, otherwise what's the sense of eating? Oh, this is looking delicious. Okay, join me
So
back
now
in another
comes
minute.
the moment of truth.
We got to do a little taste test. Okay? And I think this is going to be just fine. Like I said, the smell is unbelievable. This Cuba, I don't get any endorsements from, I think, Vivor, okay? This was bought with our own money. We don't get any what do you call it, endorsements, or we didn't get that from the company. My wife just happened to buy it online. And, you know, because she makes a really good chicken fried steak, you know? So I says, well, you know, all the people out there that, you know, work long hours and whatever, this one's for you. Most of my adult life I worked 2 jobs, okay? So I know what it's like, you know, come home after a hard day and, you know, pizza and beer. That was my diet for a long time, you know, when I was working in the IT industry. And the thing about the IT industry is you're always going to school. You're always learning, because everything is always changing so fast. So, oh, this is delicious. I didn't even eat it, and it's delicious. So, let's take a bite. This steak is so tender. Melts in your mouth. Now, it's not polite to talk with your mouth full, but these instant mashed potatoes are pretty good. This one's a keeper. Like I says, this is for people who are working all day, or you're too tired to cook a meal. This is all done for you. Now, when you use the Cuba, what's nice, it puts these grooves in there, and all the seasoning and all the flavor of the gravy gets in there, and it saturates the meat. It's really, really good. So, as always, I hope you like it. I hope you make it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, click all notifications. Leave a comment. These things help the channel grow. Share it with a friend. Remember, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm giving away 3 prizes. Okay, 3 different aprons. Okay, so as always, love your life, eat good food, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.